Hey, it's Jennifer. I made it into Michael's and we are going to check out their Peppermint Lane Decor Collection. First thing off here, we have these really cool gingerbread inspired trees here with all the peppermint goodies on them. These come in 3 different sizes. This one is going to be the small one. It's going to be $22.99. The medium size is going to be $29.99. And the large is going to be $39.99. So you can see how the height difference is there. And these are all right now 50% off. So 50% off. So you can take half off of these prices. These peppermint ribbon trees come in 2 sizes. This one is going to be $22.99. The larger one $29.99. The ribbons are mainly red, and then they have the green and white striping on it as well. So those are really pretty. They have a little peppermint on top. These little tabletop figurines are super cute. They kind of look like cookies and kind of don't at the same time. So Santa is going to be $26.99. These are probably only about 6 inches tall. This one, it says Joy with the ornaments, also $26.99. And for $19.99, you have the little Santa Claus hugging his candy cane here. They also have this woodblock piece here for $29.99. It does have a high gloss finish. Santa is an applique on here, so he's going to kind of stick out a little bit more off the piece. That one's probably about 8 inches tall. This cute peppermint swirl riser is going to be $16.99. And this wood block piece here, it says Santa stops here with the little arrow, is going to be $14.99, and it also has that high gloss finish to it. They also have a couple of really cute peppermint looking candle holders. These are ceramic. They come in the 2 sizes here. So the large one is going to be $29.99 and the small $24.99. They also have this little canister for $19.99, which is really cute, and that one's probably about 9 inches tall as well. I do like the wreath that they have with this collection with the bright shiny reds and whites here. It does have the little nutcrackers all around it as well. This is going to be $69.99. I actually really like this Noel sign here. So it has the carved wood piece on it, almost like a linen background. And if you can see the texture on the background there, it's kind of a nice tan color in the background. I think that's really pretty. I'd say overall it's probably about 18 inches tall, and it's going to be $29.99. They also have this ribbon candy tabletop piece that lights up. Look how pretty that is. Let me turn it to the side so you can see what that looks like as well, lit up. So it totally lights up on the sides. And then on the front, you can see just the points of light there. I think that's really, really pretty. This is $34.99. That is glass, and it's probably about 6 inches tall. Also for $34.99, they have the glass ribbon tree here. So again, you can see on the side, it has the red and white striping and then the star at the top. I think that is so pretty. Love how it has the silver mercury glass there, and then this one has the red mercury glass. I think those would be really, really cute. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this in years past, even at other stores. If you've seen it, let me know. I'd be curious, but I've never personally seen it at other stores. I think these are really nice. They have this adorable little Santa figurine here. This is going to be $29.99. This is probably about 10 inches tall. I just love that he has glasses on him. Maybe partial to that because I wear glasses myself, but how cute is he? I think he's adorable. And they have this little tin bucket here for $19.99. It does have the little handle on it. On the tag, they're calling it a lollipop container, so you can stick your lollipops in there, your candy canes in there, or even just a fake plant or something. I think that'd be really cute. It'd also be cute as a napkin holder or something like that on a table. And this little Santa's workshop sign is absolutely adorable. It's going to be $14.99. It's probably about 6 or 7 inches tall on that, maybe about 7 or 8 inches wide. I think that's so cute. And for $29.99, they have this Christmas count-on here with the peppermint lollipops and candies up at the top. They also have these really pretty candle holders here. They come in 2 sizes, so this is the smaller one. It's It's probably about a foot tall. I'm just going to try and get close up here so you can see that it has that red detail on it. I think it's really pretty. Stripes up at the top, and there's the base with the red. This one's $39.99 for the small one, and then $44.99 for the taller one, and that's probably going to be closer to 16 inches tall. They also, of course, have a couple of nutcrackers here, so they're both going to be $29.99. This one is called Nutcracker Candy, probably because of the candy cane staff that he's holding. I think that is really nice. Very sparkly on that green though. It's not quite my style, but I think it's really pretty and super fun. And then this one is called Nutcracker King with his top hat with the red and white stripes and the glitter on the green as well again. And don't quote me on the names. They might be flipped backwards. One, I might have the king and the candy nutcrackers mixed up, but those are the two names of them if you're looking for them online. This little candy cane figurine I think is really pretty. It's definitely standing out to me. This is $14.99. Feels like it might be made out of resin there, and then has the velvet bow. Let's see, it is probably about 8 or 9 inches tall. They also have these little peppermint candies here with the initials on them. It looks like they have some that are green and red on the outside, and then some that are solid red on the outside, and they're all going to be $14.99. They also have these little birds here, and I want to point out there's two different styles. So there's one that has the earmuffs on here with more of the green facing plaid there, and then there's one with the little red hat that has this, it's more of a white background, but I just wanted to point out these three birds are all the same, but the plaid on them looks vastly different. They're just different sections of the same plaid. So if you're particular on what color you have facing forward on these little birdies, you might want to pick this one up in store so you can select the one that you want. We have the little sitting Santas here, which are so adorable. I know I said adorable and cute way too many times, but I'm just loving the super festive traditional colors of this line. These little guys, they're only probably about 4 or 5 inches tall. They're both going to be $16.99 before the discount. This little stand sign is going to be $19.99. It does have the easel backing like that, and then those little peppermints do have the high gloss finish on them. I think that's absolutely adorable. $19.99 for that. This collection also has some really pretty ceramic ornaments here with the red and with the white with the red stripes, and I don't see a price on these on the shelf. So if I find it, I will put it up on the screen for you, but they have these here as well. They have this wood sign here that says Merry Christmas in the shape of the ornament. It does have this nice metallic silver bow on top. It also comes with the rope string there so you can hang it, but it also has the ornament loop there, so all sorts of different ways you can hang it and use it. I think that is really cool. This is an applique lettering on here, so it's going to stick out a little bit. Sorry for the helium balloons being filled up behind me, but yeah, so that's going to be $19.99. And then these nutcracker dolls are going to be $69.99. The detail on these are everything. So good. Let me know in the comments, are you going to decorate in a peppermint theme this year, or are you intertwining it with some gingerbread or another theme? Let me know. Super curious on how you guys are styling anything peppermint. For $59.99, they have this extra large velvet pillow here in the shape of a bow. I think that is so pretty. It's probably 3 feet long from end to end. It does have the little cutout ends like you would cut a ribbon with that little V detail there. I think that's so cute. $59.99 for that one before the discount. They also have this wreath here. It's more of like a holly berry themed wreath with the plaid and the red and white stripes, all sorts of different colors in here. You need to do a little bit of fluffing on this so you can get the right amount of ornaments to come through that you would like. I don't see the price tag on it. It's usually on the wall in the back, and they're so packed in here I can't get to it. I'm gonna guess it's the same price of $69.99, but I'm gonna put it on the screen here for you just so I'm not guessing. For $39.99, they have this large tin sign here. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, almost 4 hands tall there on that one. Really large sign. It does have a nice edging on it too, so you don't have just the edge of the metal sticking out. So it's going to look nice and finished there for you. So yeah, I really like that one. They also have a phone here that will give you a direct line to Santa's hotline for $29.99. This is just a little decor piece. It doesn't actually function as a real phone or even a toy phone. They also have Santa with his glasses in a sleigh full of peppermint candies here. Lots of detail on this one. It is a resin piece. It's probably about 8 inches tall and about the same in width. $29.99 on that one before the 50% discount. For $19.99, they have the little black lab dog with the Santa hat and his little letters that are going off to Santa. For $34.99, they have this really cute water globe here with a tree and Santa with his sack of toys that does kick up the white snow on there. It is also a music box, which is really cute. I love his little feet all stuck off to the side there and his little hands. That is cute. So he's holding a candy cane here and a little present over there. $34.99 for the snow globe. For $26.99, you have these two little signs here. So they do have a acrylic front here that's not glass. No, that's not glass. So the red background says believe, and the white background says Mary with the clothesline behind it. I think those are both really cute. And in a similar fashion, they have this larger one here again with that acrylic front on it. This is the North Pole Santa's Workshop Candy Cane Lane North Pole, and this one is also going to be $26.99. And for $24.99, you have this piece here. It is resin. It is about 9 inches tall with the Santa hat there. It has a little black lab puppy on the side. They also have these two glass nutcrackers. So they do say on them that they are glass and very fragile. You have the two different ones, the drummer and the one holding the staff here. These are going to be $29.99 each, and they're probably about 10 or 11 inches tall. They're extremely lightweight, just full of air inside of them, but very, very fragile. So just wanted to point that out, that they are glass, not plastic. They also have these tinsel bottle brush trees here in green and red. They are all tipped with the white and a faux snow on them and have a silver star at the top and then the disco silver base at the bottom. They come in 2 different sizes. They're not marked here at all, but I will put the prices on the screen for you, but wanted to just share with you anyway. So these small ones here are probably about 11 inches tall, and then the taller one in the back there is going to be probably closer to 16, 18 inches. And then this little town is cute. This is all one piece on a wood block for $34.99. It does not light up at all, but it is very cute. They also have this Santa Claus countdown here for $34.99. And this little sign here again has the acrylic on it. It's gonna be $16.99, and it looks like a handwritten note that says, "Loved the cookies? You really know how to make Santa smile, from Santa." I think that is so cute. And this little tabletop block sign, this is a ceramic piece here, $9.99. You have 2 versions of it, one that says Merry and the other says Ho Ho Ho. This sign is super fun. I love the interactiveness of it. So you have the Santa applique at the top, and then Santa notice, "This year the children at this house have been nice," or you can switch it to naughty. "Leave gifts accordingly." I think that is super cute, and I love the interactiveness of this. They also have a couple of mugs here for $12.99 each. I do like the details on them and the fact that the little icons are raised up. So they have the nice red handle and the red trim on it. So this one has the reindeer all around it. Let's see. This is a hand wash only mug though, and it is not safe for the microwave. It also comes in the version with the little Santa Claus icons all over it. It's going to be the same, hand wash only, not microwave safe. I'm really digging the little Santa with the glasses. I think that's just too cute. And of course, we have to have a Cookies for Santa plate here. This is $19.99, and it is ceramic. And this is going to be a hand wash only piece also, and you cannot put it in the microwave. They also have this adorable cookie jar here. This is going to be $39.99 for the Santa with the glasses cookie jar. And then they have Santa with the glasses pitcher for $34.99 as well. I think those are absolutely adorable. But if I had to pick, I'd probably pick this one. I just love the red on it. It's slightly darker red, not as bright as some of the other reds. And for $19.99, they have a set of 4 measuring spoons in the ceramic. So those are super cute. And for $19.99, they have the Merry Christmas tin sign. It does have the red and white rope there that you can hang it with. For $39.99, they have the faux leather strap with the large jingle bells on it. That is probably, how long is that? That's probably 16, 18 inches long on that. I do like the sound of those jingle bells though. It's very traditional jingle bell sounding, if that makes any sense. And I don't see the price on this one, but again, it's usually on the wall. So I'll put it on the screen here for you, but this is their large Santa picture. It is probably, that could be close to 3 feet tall. I'll put the measurements up here too if I can find it, if not just the price. But it looks like it's about 3 feet tall to me, maybe 2 or 18 inches across. So super, super cute. I really do like him. And they have a couple of fun tinsel trees here. So they got 2 sizes. The smaller one is going to be $12.99 and the tall one is going to be $16.99. This smaller one here, it's probably 10, 11 inches tall. Really fun, very festive. Kind of reminds me of a hula skirt, to be honest. And then the taller one is probably closer to 2 feet tall there. Really cute. For $19.99, they have one of their little chairs that they often do for some of these collections. So I love this one. It kind of reminds me of the big red chair that's over at Home Goods, that giant one that they have for several $100s. Doesn't it look like that, sort of? $19.99 for this mini chair with a little puppy on it. I think that is adorable. They have this 2-pack of little ceramic bowls in the Christmas plaid for $19.99. And they have Santa's Magic Key for $24.99. So if your house doesn't have a chimney, don't worry about it, because Santa has a magic key and can get through any door to leave your presents. And y'all know I love a good Santa boot here. This is going to be $34.99. It is a bit on the smaller side, but that might be just perfect for the space that you have for this. This is so cute. I would say, let's see, it's probably about 6 inches tall there and maybe about 6 inches heel to toe in length. But I love the coloring on them, love the little buckle detail. And there is a bunch of glitter along the snow there. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. They also have this wood block Believe sign. This is going to be $16.99. And there's this little mailbox as well for letters to Santa. It does have the pink and gold bow on top. What's the other side look like? Plain on the other side, and it's plain in the back. It is a working mailbox though, so you can open and close it and put your letters inside. That's really cute. They also have their version of the red sleigh here. So it has the candy canes on the bottom to power it. It does have a little seat in there, so you can put a doll, a snowman, a nutcracker, a Santa doll, whatever you want, or you can use this more as a vase and do a faux floral arrangement in here. I think that always looks really pretty. Or you can stack up some ornaments in here, put down a little bit of greenery as base, and then put the ornaments on top. I think that always looks gorgeous. And they have some really adorable soap pumps. This is going to be $16.99 for all of them. We got the, of course, Santa wearing the glasses, the Christmas tree with the bows and the candy canes, and then the peppermint sphere. They also have some fun Christmas plaid ornaments. So they have 2 different shapes. So we have this shape here in the red, orange, and green, and that also comes in a spherical shape. And then we have the more traditional colors, red, white, and green with a little bit of black. These are going to be $14.99 each. And they both come in the 2 shapes. They also have another sleigh here. This one's going to be $39.99, and it is in the Christmas plaid. So they've got so many of these little birds there coming out of the woodworks here. So this one looks a little bit of a different shape than the other one. Definitely has a different sleigh bottom, the foot on the bottom, but does it have a seat in there? No seat in there, so you can still decorate it the same way though. You can stack ornaments in it, you can use it for greenery, you can put dolls in it, whatever you want to do. But I thought that was cute with the Christmas plaid. For $39.99, they have this set of 3 tree-shaped plates in the ceramic again, in that same Christmas plaid as part of the collection. I do kind of like that Christmas plaid. It has just a nice lightness to it. Then they have the plate that's like a dinner plate size plate. That's going to be $19.99. And then they have the 2-tier plate here. Again, those are going to be the same ceramic material. That's going to be $49.99, and it does have silver rod detail going through that one. In that collection, they also have the bowl for $19.99. This would be great to make your Christmas cookies in, or use it as a serving dish for Christmas dinner. And then they have the pie plate for $29.99. Has that nice red trim on the top there, and then the outside is just white. They also have this adorable cake stand with the Santa with the glasses on it. It's white on the top and then red on the side with the Santas. For $19.99, they have this joyful sign. Again, that's going to be acrylic there, but it just echoes that same Christmas plaid for the collection. The picture that I'm really liking here is this one with Santa and the reindeer for $34.99. What I really like about it are a few things actually. That the frame is silver, because you know I love to do the silver. And then the texture on here, can you see that? How raised up it is on there. I think that is really, really cool. So yeah, I really like that one, and that's $34.99 before the half off. They also have this Santa mailbox here, and it is on its pole and a platform there, all in one piece. So you can put this next to the fireplace or the front door, your entryway, wherever you want to put it, next to your tree. $49.99 for this one. It looks to be a good 3 feet tall, if not a little bit taller than that. It's easily the 3 feet tall though for this piece. They also have these really cozy blankets. So this one's going to be $49.99. It's this really soft chenille blanket here. Really pretty. Love that winter white color as well. And this one is going to be a 50 by 60 inch blanket. Also for $49.99, they have this blanket. It's a much thinner blanket. It is also going to be a 50 by 60 inch, but it's that same Christmas plaid that matches back to everything else in their collection. They have this really cute Believe pillow here for $34.99. They also have this one here for the same price, $34.99. It does have that crushed velvet and then like a boucle fabric there for the green and white striped candy cane. They have this little Santa boot here with the faux Christmas tree for $59.99. So super cute. Kind of goes back to what I was saying that you could do with the empty pair of boots. Just get your own little faux Christmas tree and stick it in there, or some picks or branches or whatever you have. I think that would be cute, and you could probably do it for a lot less expensive. This put together for you is $59.99, but just the boots is $34.99. Again, these are before the half off, but you can get them here, you can get them at another store, whatever you choose. But putting something together like this would be pretty simple to do. They have this really cute countdown here for $59.99, so $60. It's all done in wood and has the laser cutouts here for the different pieces at the top, and the drawers that are going to slide out, so give you a nice amount of room in there to put some candies or other little trinkets. For $49.99, you also have the 2 different Santa Claus pillows here. These remind me of latch hook. Remember when we were kids, we did latch hook? I think those are cute. This is probably the most overpriced peppermint pillow that I've seen. This is $39.99. Even at half off would be $20. I think you can go somewhere like Target or Walmart or even Costco and get a better price on a peppermint pillow. That's just me, but it's cute. And then this one is going to be $34.99. It does have the red tassels on the end, and says merry as can be. The back is red crushed velvet, and then the front is more of a sweater material. And for $29.99, they have this very pretty finial here This does feel like it's plastic with the red with the white glitter detail on it. It's probably about 18 inches tall there. Really, really cute. I think you could use that in a lot of different kind of decor, from peppermint to Grinch, traditional, anything whimsical really that you're incorporating red with. I think it would be really cute. This pillow here is going to be $44.99. It is two-sided, so you have this side in red that says naughty in the silver sequins, and then this side says nice with the white background and the red sequins. For $39.99, you have this little tabletop sign. This is probably 14 inches tall, I want to say. It says Joy, Ho Ho Ho, and Noel on it. Really, really cute. And for $44.99, we have this two-tier tray. This is tin, and this is metal here with the candy cane and the bow. So that's probably about the same, 18 inches, 14 inches tall on that one. I think that's really pretty. And that is going to do it for our walkthrough today on their Peppermint Lane collection. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you liked the video, please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And I will see you all in the next one.